It was good.
What happened?
Is that good?
Huh?
No, that's not what you said.
I've got
No, I'm just streaming, but I was like, I'm just gonna stay in the party as well.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah,
You still
my
hear me,
real
right?
name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is
Say what
politely
again?
trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
That
Well,
ass.
young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
It better be.
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Crime scene, okay.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding.
Oh,
the
Solomon
next
Graham.
one will be
He's a
opposite
detective.
Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
LA knows
Yeah,
a
it means
detective's
they can
gonna
pop
take
in to
place in
hit the
our
office
50s.
supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. Take the next right.
Why don't you like subscribe to me or something on YouTube or something? You could literally see that shit. I hate your comment. It's mad work.
I'm glad you know.
Dude,
Detectives,
just go
they're
to
ready to start
dude,
the
just go
show.
watch it.
I'll take you through.
You go watch it and see.
Oh, for
Let me get the
Christ's
link
sake.
while the cutscene is still happening.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent.
Cause
Tell me
you,
best
I don't
wait
know,
for
man.
you.
You being lazy.
When you're ready.
Nickelodeon's on Pluto TV.
Yeah, Nickelodeon's on Pluto TV. Yeah. Still, I already sent it. God damn.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his
God
wife.
damn,
and
this one got like
girlfriend
mad
for a way
fucking
out.
shit I gotta look for.
I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road. Bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Kiss the blood, BD. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Wait, the wrong one. Where is...
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh.
I think I
Same as
pick up the hat
library
and then
card.
miss this shit.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh,
Another day, another
oh
dollar.
yeah, I do.
Hmm?
You're speaking in your stream.
So we talking in the stream?
You're talking in the stream.
I didn't know.
This is mad delayed. I hear you like,
Uh,
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence. On it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Jesus, how many fucking clues are there?
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
it's a homicide, so you gotta expect everything.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
God damn.
Where are you taking us?
Bro, this dude went up to the top of the building. What the hell is wrong with this dude?
He's not human. He's just gonna know how to get there.
Hmm?
There's some human too. He's just gonna know how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Parkour.
Bro, like, how much blood do you have?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Shoot is crazy.
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Makeup palette.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Nah, this dude had to do this more than once, bro. Like, bro, how much
Trail
blood?
points up.
How much blood, bro? At this point, you should have just dragged the body.
That's a lot.
Dude, this is a lot.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
I feel like I'm in freaking Blue Bloods, y'all, I swear. This dude is like crafty. This dude is crafty as hell. Ooh, a purse. Let me see something.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
I guess we're good here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Gotta remember, it's homicide, so it's like mad stuff you gotta look for. You said I was talking in the stream. Oh wait, so you said I was talking in the stream.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's raised.
Because I heard you twice.
I'm gonna just include the audio too. So you probably gonna hear yourself in the stream too, so it's fine. Nah, it's mad blood. For this mad blood. Trailed up and everything. Like, yo, like, it's crazy. Damn, you see the freaking prices?
Imagine.
Hmm?
Wait
Yeah.
just a moment.
Remember, it's the 50s.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Oh, wiping shit.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Upstairs, huh? I'm guessing
What
probably
are
the
we
top
waiting
floor, I'm just gonna assume. Six. Okay.
Will you look at that?
Like she was in a rush.
Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
Fucking machine.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Most of the cases didn't go this long.
So like I'm watching the first 48 in the video game.
Pretty much. This don't look suspicious, you know, just a broken window.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Maybe they got anger issues.
Say that again?
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Alright, you know what? Nah. There's too much shit, yo. This lady probably lying. Like, yo, there's too much shit. First of all, there's a broken window she didn't know about? Nah.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you got that one.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel.
Jesus.
She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Yo, shut up.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Oh. Nah, something don't seem right. You in a boarding house, you're supposed to confide with people that you're leaving.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof.
Oh, wow, bro.
Where did
Why
she
you have
go?
to say it like that?
I think she went to a bar.
That is
She's been
crazy.
drinking quite a lot lately.
Does bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of
Said
blocks from where we
nosy
found the
old
body.
hag. That is insane.
You've had a break-in?
No.
Yeah,
That
you're
can't
lying,
be
bitch.
true.
Lying. See? Lying.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess you shouldn't give a fuck.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Oh, the photograph. Nah, she lying, but the photograph has a charm
I
bracelet.
don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
Nah, I'm about to say, cause nah, she lying.
Think? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Oh, should I call that right? That's crazy.
Husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Yeah, I don't feel like driving. You drive, bro. I just skip to the cutscene. It's crazy. You called that nosy old hag. I would have felt offended if I was her.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
You still there, right?
Who's still there?
I was asking if you were still there. That's what I was asking. That's crazy. You really called that nosy old hag, and she just took that shit to the. She just took that shit like it was nothing.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Alright, I gotta get this nigga the
I
hands.
got 100 pounds of wine.
Yes. Nigga.
What do you think, Joe Louis?
I got nothing to say.
That nigga the 3-piece with no sauce, bro. Look, nigga, get the Oh, you. Oh. Alright, you know what? 1, 2. Get that nigga. 4-piece with no combo, bitch. Fuck you mean, son?
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
You say that again?
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
That shit is insane. How we just beat these niggas up? That nigga in the register should have had it, though.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Don't think this is anything.
This will take some explaining. Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. There's nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
Yo, that shit just scared the shit out of me, bro.
Were you here last night?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit just made me jump.
My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Nah. That shit just scared the shit out of me. I don't give a fuck. I was not expecting that.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wait, what happened now?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
KTPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Oh, sure. Guess we're going to PD. Damn, bro. I want to go to the bar to see what the bar look like.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Broad has socks in it.
Get any on the side? How bad is it?
Technical
Come on, you can tell me.
services.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finnis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Nah, this dude is crafty
That's
as
why
hell,
we
bro.
called you
This
in.
dude feel like first
original?
48.
Not unless he's a genius.
Bro, this dude is
You like
crafty as
this nut
hell.
job's
This
poem?
don't.
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Decent guy. Are you liquored up?
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case is gnawed away at your gut. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I think she met someone here. Someone who followed her. You're protecting someone.
I swear on my mother's soul that if I had any idea who was involved in this, I would tell you.
Sorry. My mistake. So you let a 21-year-old girl who was stone drunk just walk off into the night?
I'm sorry about what happened, I really am. But I pour drinks. I don't claim to have the answers to everyone's problems.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Where's that goddamn waitress? So, how'd you turn the place out?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw...
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
And bingo was his name-o.
No wonder he stays open late at
Crazy.
night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination. Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war. This fruit skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off. Clem! God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Nah. There's no way he survived that, bro. You should have been dead after that. I literally pinned him into a building. He should have died. At least on impact or something. Or some blood or something.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now
You
rest
think
in
one more
peace.
should do, or you think I should
I'll
end
pay
it?
the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go on.
Why, you don't want to watch the first 48
When
again?
they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Of course you're gonna take a fucking case of beer. You know his ass. That's it.